You spend 5 minutes leaning on the counter at any gun shop in America, and you are going to hear the same advice getting tossed around like gospel. Just buy a Glock. Now look, I am not saying that is bad advice. The Glock 19 is basically the Tom Brady of the pistol world. It shows up, it works, it wins rings. But we have to be honest with ourselves. It is not 2005 anymore. The game has changed. We are seeing optic-ready slides becoming the standard, not the exception. We have got modular chassis systems that let you rebuild the gun on your kitchen table. We are talking factory compensators and frames using advanced carbon blends that we used to only see in aerospace. Some of these new platforms are shooting so flat. They make that trusty Gen 3 feel like it is bouncing around on a trampoline. If you want to stick with the classic because it always goes bang, I respect that. But the industry has leveled up. We are not here to bash the Austrian legend today. We are here to highlight the hardware that is raising the bar. So lock that slide back, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and get down in the comments and let me know which of these modern contenders you trust with your life. Number 10. Kimber R7 Mako Carbon Compact. Coming in at number 10. This is one that makes you stop scrolling and do a double take. Wait a minute. Kimber built that? You bet they did. And they are not messing around. The Kimber R7 Mako Carbon Compact is not some side project. This is a purpose-built concealed carry machine. It is chambered in 9mm. You are looking at magazine options of 11 or 13 rounds. That is plenty of onboard ammo for a rig designed to vanish under a t-shirt. But here is the headline. The frame. Kimber went with a carbon fiber reinforced polymer. This is not just marketing fluff. It makes the frame significantly stiffer and stronger than your standard plastic fantastic. But it is also lighter. That translates to faster handling, a longer service life, and a quicker recovery when you are pushing out of the holster. The grip is fully modular. You get 4 interchangeable back straps to dial in that fit. The ergonomics are top tier. You have a flared magwell for smooth reloads, aggressive texturing that wraps all the way around, and fully ambidextrous controls right out of the box. My left-handed shooters finally get some love here. For sights, Kimber did not throw on some cheap plastic placeholders. The carbon ships with TrueGlow Tritium Pro night sights. High visibility orange up front, white dots in the rear. The slide is cut for the RMSC footprint. And yes, it co-witnesses perfectly. The trigger is a flat-faced design. It has a clean break and a consistent reset that feels like it belongs on a gun costing twice as much. If Glock had released this exact pistol, people would be calling it the greatest innovation of the decade. But Kimber beat them to the punch. Number 9. P-09 Nocturn. Sliding into the number 9 spot, we have a pistol that flies under the radar way too often. The P-09 Nocturn. If you are the type of shooter who prefers a hammer, or you want the peace of mind of a double-action trigger, this is your sleeper pick. The original P-09 dropped back in 2013. It built a cult following for its massive 19-round capacity and that legendary CZ'd ergonomic feel. But it had one major flaw. No optics cut. CZ listened. The Nocturn edition fixes that problem permanently. It is optics ready straight from the factory. No milling required. No shipping your slide off for 6 weeks. It is chambered in 9mm. You can grab the 4.5-inch barrel version or the compact 3 3/4-inch model. The grip texture has been completely overhauled. It features a new pattern that locks into your palm without chewing up your skin. And let's talk about that Omega trigger system. The double action pull is long and deliberate. That is exactly what you want for a safe appendix carry. But that single action brake? It is crisp, it is short, it is fast. Compared to the striker-fired market, the P-09 Nocturn feels more mechanical, more engineered. You get deep slide serrations for positive manipulation, and a weight balance that just eats up recoil. It might not be the flashiest gun on the shelf, but for guys who respect the blend of old-school mechanics and modern capability, this thing is a tank. Number 8. Springfield Echelon 4.0. At number 8, we have something that is not just another polymer clone. This is Springfield Armory planting a flag in the future. The Springfield Echelon 4.0. This system is built around the central operating group. Think of it like the chassis system in the Sig P320, But Springfield really refined the execution here. It is a self-contained, serialized stainless steel chassis. You can swap grip modules, change slide lengths, and build the gun exactly how you need it for the mission. This 4.0 model runs a 4-inch hammer-forged barrel. It pairs a compact slide with a full-size frame. You are getting a flush-fit 17-round magazine, and you can run extensions to push that up to 20 rounds. But the real magic is the variable interface system for optics. Forget about adapter plates. Springfield designed a mounting system that uses self-locking pins. You can mount almost any red dot directly to the slide. That means a lower deck height and a better sight picture. Combine that with tritium U-notch sights, really aggressive serrations they call the trench cut, and a recoil impulse that is surprisingly flat. You are looking at one of the most adaptable pistols on the market. Springfield clearly wanted to build a duty weapon that solves the problems other manufacturers ignored. Number 7. Walther PDP Compact Steel. Frame number 7 feels less like a carry gun and more like a precision instrument. The Walther PDP Compact Steel frame. They took everything we loved about the polymer PDP, the ergonomics, the texture, and they swapped the frame for precision machined steel. It is chambered in 9mm with a 4-inch match-grade barrel. Capacity is 15+1. On paper, that sounds standard, but pick it up. Empty. This thing weighs roughly 38 ounces. That extra mass is a cheat code for physics. It soaks up recoil energy like a sponge. Your red dot does not leave the window. It just vibrates. Walther ergonomics are already the gold standard, but the steel frame adds a balance that makes it sit dead still in the hand. The super terrain slide serrations are deep and easy to grab. And the trigger. The dynamic performance trigger. It breaks like a glass rod. It resets instantly. This is the best factory striker-fired trigger in the world. Period. The slide uses Walther's plate system for optics, and they include suppressor height sights for a true co-witness. Is it heavy to carry all day? Yes. Is it expensive? Absolutely. But if you want a pistol that bridges the gap between duty reliability and competition performance, this is the one. Number 6. Sig Sauer P-09 Macro Fuse. Just when we thought the micro-compact wars were over, Sig decided to drop a nuclear option. The Sig Sauer P-09 Macro, also known as the Fuse. This pistol completely blurs the line between a concealed carry gun and a duty pistol. It is chambered in 9mm. You get a 4.3-inch carbon steel barrel. The slide is longer, giving you a massive sight radius and more velocity. But the grip module is still razor thin. Here is the kicker. It holds 21 rounds in a flush-fit magazine. That is firepower that used to require a massive duty belt. Now you can stuff it inside the waistband. From the factory, you get a flat-faced trigger, an optic-ready slide, and steel iron sights. The laser-stippled grip module offers plenty of traction without sanding your skin off. And because it is a P-365, it is modular. You can swap parts with the rest of the ecosystem. Controls are intuitive. The slide serrations are functional. This is the definition of a hybrid. It carries like a compact, but it shoots like a full-size service weapon. If you are torn between capacity and concealability, Sig just solved the equation for you. Number 5. Shadow Systems MSR 920. At number 5, we have a pistol that started with the Glock 19 blueprint and then fixed everything that people complain about. The Shadow Systems MR 920, chambered in 9mm. Capacity is 15+1. And yes, it takes Glock magazines. But do not call this a clone. Shadow Systems reimagined the geometry. The frame features an adjustable backstrap system. But it does not just change the size. It actually changes the natural point of aim. You can make it point like a Glock, or you can make it point like a 1911. The slide is a work of art. Window cuts to reduce reciprocating mass, front and rear directional serrations, and a match-grade spiral-fluted barrel that is incredibly accurate. The optic cut is unique. It is deep enough to mount most optics directly without a plate. That gives you a rock-solid 0. The trigger is flat-faced with a tactile reset. You also get a recoil control ledge built into the frame for your support thumb. That helps you drive the gun flat during rapid fire. You are getting a custom shotgun at a production price. It is reliable. It is fast. And it proves that you can improve on perfection. Number 4. Staccato C2, sliding into 4th place. We are leaving the world of striker-fired plastic and stepping into pure performance. The Staccato C2. This is a double stack. Hammer-fired. 2011 platform. It combines the shootability of a race gun with the size of a carry piece. You have a lightweight aluminum alloy frame, a 3.9-inch bull barrel, and it holds 16 rounds of 9mm. The star of the show is the trigger. It is a pure 1911 straight pull trigger. 4 pounds roughly. Zero creep. And a reset that is so short you can miss it if you blink. Because of the Flawtech recoil system and the weight balance, this gun shoots flatter than almost anything else on this list. It makes you look like a better shooter than you actually are. It comes optic ready with the Dawson precision plate system. The grip texture is the new Gen 2 pattern. It sticks to your hand but will not ruin your clothes. Yes, it costs as much as a used Honda. But this is not about budget. This is about excellence. Once you run a Staccato, everything else feels like a toy. Number 3. Heckler and Koch VP9. Number 3. This pistol does not scream for attention, but it is quietly one of the best engineered tools on the planet. The Heckler and Koch VP9. German engineering at its finest. Striker-fired, 9mm. Running 15 or 17 round magazines depending on the model. The standout feature here is the grip. Most guns let you change the backstrap. Heckler and Koch lets you change the side panels too. You can customize the palm swell to fit your hand perfectly. The ergonomics are unmatched. Then there is the trigger. It has a smooth take-up, a break that feels like snapping a dry twig, and a forceful reset. The slide features charging supports. These little wings at the rear that make racking the slide incredibly easy, even if your hands are wet or bloody. The cold hammer-forged barrel features polygonal rifling. That means a better gas seal and higher velocity. Recoil impulse is soft. Reliability is absolute. It is not the cheapest option on the rack. But you are paying for that HK bomb-proof durability. The VP9 just performs. Every single time. Number 2. Canik TP9SFX runner-up. This is the pistol that makes shooters look at the price tag and assume it is a mistake. The Canik TP9SFX. Do not let the price fool you. This Turkish-made beast runs like a thoroughbred, chambered in 9mm. You get a massive 20-round capacity standard. The barrel is 5.2 inches, giving you a huge sight radius and incredible stability. The trigger is the best stock trigger you can find for under $1,000. It is light, it is crisp, and the reset is almost instant. Canik packs the box with value. You get Warren tactical fiber optic sights, a flared magwell, multiple optic plates, a holster, and cleaning tools. The slide has lightning cuts to keep the cycle speed up. It eats everything from cheap steel case to high-end defensive ammo. Is it a bit big for concealed carry? Sure, it is a full-size competition rig, but for home defense, range days, or getting into competition without going broke. The TP9SFX punches way above its weight class. It is a legitimate contender. Number 1. FN509 Tactical. Taking the crown at number 1. This is a sidearm that does not just look the part. It has the resume to back it up. The FN509 Tactical. FN built this platform for the U.S. Army's modular handgun system trials, and that military DNA is in every inch of this gun. Chambered in 9mm. It ships with a 17-round magazine and a 24-round extended magazine. You have a 4.5-inch cold hammer-forged barrel. It is threaded from the factory with a standard 1/2x28 pitch, ready for your suppressor or compensator. The iron sights are suppressor height, protected by heavy-duty wings so they do not get snagged or damaged. The low-profile optics mounting system is genius. It uses a system of plates and spacers to lock your red dot down low and tight. The slide serrations are deep. The grip texture is extremely aggressive. It is built to be used with gloves, in the mud, in the rain. It is reliable, it is durable, and it comes out of the box with every feature a modern tactical shooter needs. No upgrades necessary. The FN509 Tactical is a professional-grade fighting pistol, and that is why it takes the top spot. There you have it, guys. The landscape of carry pistols is shifting fast. If you are still running stock iron sights on a pistol from the 90s, it might be time to see what you are missing. If you enjoyed the rundown, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next review, and sound off in the comments below. Are you sticking with your Glock? Or is one of these new challengers finding a home in your holster? Train hard, stay safe, and I will see you on the range.